Why are you so desperate to see me, Mr. Kim?
When I heard her voice, my eyes got widened. But when she came forward and I saw her face, my eyes got widened more. You?
Author's Perv. In Kim's mansion. J-Hope. Why there isn't any update? Did he found Wyan or not? Yoongi. I think we should take some steps. We can't sit here like this. Namjoon. Yeah, Yoongi is right. We should go. Everyone agreed and they were about to leave, but maid came with a box. Maid. Sir? They stopped as the maid spoke again. I found this box from Wyan's room while cleaning. Yoongi. Here, give it to me. Yoongi took that box from the maid and signaled her to go. As the maid went from there, he then opened the box and saw some photos of Wyan and a man. While taking out all the photos, he found a pendant as his eyes went wider. Yoongi. Namjoon, isn't that the same pendant that we found from Tim's house? While showing the pendant to everyone. Namjoon. Yes, it's the exact same. How did it came to Wyan? Jungkook. Hyung, see this. He showed everyone a photo of a man with a little girl. They both were wearing the same pendant. Seeing the pic, Jimin spoke. Guys, isn't that the guy named called Jan Changwon who got killed for a project that Taehyung wanted? Yoongi. That means... Shit! They all ran together to find both of you. At Jung's house. You went in front of Taehyung. As he saw you, he got a shock. You know he didn't expected you to be here like this at all. Wyan. So Mr. Kim Taehyung, how was my acting? Did you like it? Taehyung.
Wyan? You did all these?
Wyan. Yup. Taehyung.
Tim, did you kill him?
Wyan. Yeah, I had to. Cause he got to know about my real identity. And he was about to tell you that day. But he missed. That time unfortunately my pen did fall there and I didn't notice. But whatever. That doesn't matter now. Taehyung.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Wyan. Good question. Who am I? What do you think who am I? Did anyone send me? No. Then, am I from any of your rivals? Nah, I'm just an ordinary girl who was living her life peacefully. But you, pointing the index finger at him. You, Kim Taehyung, ruined my life. And why I'm doing this, huh? Because I want my revenge. Taehyung.
What? What revenge? What have I done to you?
Wyan. How could you forget this place, Kim Taehyung? How could you forget the place where you killed my father? Yelled at him. Taehyung.
Your father? Who was your father?
Wyan. How easily you forgot him. Jan Changwon. Jan Changwon was my father, whom you killed 3 years ago. Just because of some project details. Just because he didn't agree to betray the company he was working for. Taehyung.
No.
He said more like a whisper. Wyan. Why, Kim Taehyung? Why? You know I was about to meet my dad after 8 years. But that day, you took him away from me. I was about to hug him, see his happy face. But you ruined everything, Kim Taehyung. You burst into tears with anger. Taehyung.
Wyan, listen to me. You are mistaken. I didn't kill your father.
Wyan. Don't lie. You took out the gun and pulled the trigger. You shot him in his stomach. He groaned in pain as you spoke again. I saw you right beside my dad's dead body. You killed him. You again shot him in his stomach as he again groaned in pain. You know, I wanted to kill you right that day when you took me to your house. But wanna know why I didn't do it? Taehyung looked at you with painful, confused eyes, as he still couldn't progress all the things that was happening with him. And you spoke again. Because I wanted you to be weak in front of me. Didn't you said you wouldn't be weak in front of anyone? That's why I decided to play with you. I wanted you to feel how weak people feel. Like how I felt. Now you know, Mr. Kim Taehyung, how weakness feels. Your time is up. Goodbye. Saying that, you shoot him into his right chest and was about to shoot his left chest. Then someone held your wrist and changed the direction of gun, and the bullet fired somewhere in the air. You looked at him and saw it was Yoongi who held your hand. Yoongi. Are you gone mad, Ryan? He yelled at you. Other boys ran towards Taehyung and untied him. Namjoon. Hey, Taehyung, don't close your eyes. Nothing will happen to you. Someone call the ambulance. His eyes become teary seeing Taehyung in this condition. J-Hope immediately called an ambulance. When Jungkook triggered a gun on your forehead, but Taehyung spoke.
Jungkook, don't hurt her. Let her go.
Ryan. Kill me if you want, but I make sure the person dies who killed my dad. Yoongi. Ryan, you mistook him. He didn't kill your father that day. In fact, he went to save him. The person who did, it was Kang, your father's boss. Ryan. What? After a while, the ambulance came and they took Taehyung to the hospital, and you also went after them. 6 months later. Ryan's Perv. Ryan. Let me go. Who are you? Why did you tie me up here? I said let me go.
That easily? After what you did to me?
Ryan. Taehyung?
Yes, babe, it's me. Now get ready to die.
He pointed the gun towards me. Ryan. No. Taehyung, no, please. It was a misunderstanding. Please let me go. Taehyung.
Misunderstanding? For your so-called misunderstanding, I could have died. Now it's my turn. Get ready.
With that, he shoot me. No! I sat up on my bed, panting and sweating, and I looked around. I was in my room. And again, I had that same nightmare. It has been 6 months since Taehyung died, and I'm having the same nightmare again and again. Yes, he died that day. The doctors couldn't save him. He died that day only, but I'm dying every day because of guiltiness. I killed him for nothing. I killed that person who loved me, and it's hurting me every day. But that day I also took a swear. No matter what it cost, I'll find that Kang and kill him with my own hands. Because of him, I did a big mistake. Suddenly a message popped up on my phone screen, breaking my thoughts. It was my friend Max. Arthur's Perv. At that day, it was a plan that you will bump to Taehyung's car and live in his house. So for that, you took a help from your friend Max. Max was the guy who shoot at Taehyung too. After doing that, Max immediately left the city. That's why Taehyung's man didn't find him. And Perv. The message. Max. Wine, I found something about Kang. He's now in Canada, but soon he's gonna come back Korea. I'll let you know when he's coming. Ryan. Okay. For last 6 months, I'm searching for Kang. Now I got to know about him. Letting out my heavy sigh, I got up from my bed and went towards the big glass window. I stood there as everything started flashing in front of my eyes. That happened 3 years ago that day. Flashback. Ryan's Perv. I just landed in Korea. Well, I was there for my studies. It has been 8 years since I went abroad. I was so excited to see Dad. I reached my home. I paid the taxi driver as I turned towards my home. I saw so many black cars. I understood something is not going well inside. So I went inside from back door. As I came inside without making any noise, I saw so many men in black suits. I immediately hid myself behind one of the wall. Looking around, I found blood on the floor and someone was laying down there. I tried to see, and when I saw the person, my eyes went widened. YN. Dad? A whisper left from my mouth. I covered my mouth with my palm. The man spoke who was standing right beside my dad.
You should have told me, Jong, and give all the details I wanted. Then you wouldn't have died like this. Anyways, rest in peace. Come on, boys.
I looked at the person and it was Kim Tae-hyung. Again a whisper left my mouth. He was about to leave, then he stopped. He looked at the photo that was hanging on the wall. It was my 13th birthday's photo with Dad. The last photo we clicked together. Because after that I went to London for studies. He looked at the photo for a while and then he left the house with his man. YN. I'll make you pay, Kim Tae-hyung. Broken, angry voice. He left the house. I dashed towards Dad and took him in my arms as I burst into tears. Dad, please talk to me. Please, look, your wine is back to you. Dad, please open your eyes. I cried my heart out. Dad! Present time. I sighed heavily and went towards my bed to sleep again. Author's Perv. Next morning. You woke up and went to washroom. You did your morning routine. After that, you came downstairs for breakfast. You made sandwich. After that, you sat in the dining area and started eating. Suddenly, your phone buzzed and message popped up. The message. Max. YN, Kang is coming back to Korea tomorrow. You just saw the message, didn't reply and keep the phone aside. You finished your breakfast. You went to living room, sat on the couch. You were thinking how to catch Kang. But after a while, you unconsciously started thinking about Taehyung. You started thinking about that day 6 months ago. Flashback. YN's Perv. At the hospital, the doctors took Taehyung to the operation theatre and we were waiting outside. It has been more than 3 hours they were still inside. Guiltiness already starting took over me when I remember Yoongi Oppa's words. The person who did, it was Kang, your father's boss. I slowly stood up from the bench. I went towards Yoongi Oppa. I asked him, Yoongi Oppa? Yoongi. What now? Said angrily. YN. I want to know everything which happened that day when my dad got killed. Yoongi. Now what's the point of knowing everything? You have done whatever you wanted. YN. Oppa, please. In cracked voice. Namjoon. Fine. If you really want to know, let me tell you. I turned towards Namjoon Oppa as he spoke. Your dad was an employee of Kang, who also a mafia, but he always keep it as a secret to the world. Everyone know him as a businessman, and the project for which your dad got killed was illegal. It would harm a lot of people. That's why Taehyung wanted to take over the project. At first, your dad really didn't agree to give the project to Taehyung. But when he got to know everything, he himself called Taehyung to give all the details of that project. They were about to meet in a restaurant. But somehow Kang also got to know about Taehyung and your dad's meeting. So he went to your house to kill your dad. Somehow your dad informed Taehyung that his life is in danger. Taehyung went to your house to save your dad, but it was already late. Kang done what he wanted and left. That's why Taehyung was there. YN. Taehyung went to save your dad, not kill. After hearing all that, I broke down. My legs became weak that I couldn't even move. I sat there on the floor. All the guiltiness started took over me. Yoongi, now you know everything, right? So please leave. We don't want to see you here anymore. Right then the doctor came out of the operation theatre as the Yoongi Uppa went to him. They both walked a little far from all of us. They talked for a while, then came to us as the doctor spoke. Sorry, he couldn't survive. Present time. Author's Perv. Again a message popped up with a ting sound that broke your thoughts. The message. Max. Wine. Kang has changed his schedule. He is coming today. Wine. Thanks for your help. You got up from your couch and dashed towards your room. After getting ready, you took your thing and came downstairs. You took your bike keys and went out. At the airport. Wine's Perv. I was there waiting for Kang to arrive. Then I saw a bunch of men coming out and there was a man in the middle of them. He was none other than Kang Theok. My blood started boiling after seeing him. Without thinking twice, I started firing at him. His man also started firing. I hid behind a car and continued firing. Some of his men got injured by my shoot, and some covered him and lead towards his car. As he got in, the car started rolling. I started running after his car, but then suddenly, I felt a sharp pain on back of my head. I turned around only to see one of Kang's men was standing and holding a hockey stick. I held my head with my left hand and kicked him on his knee. He fell down while growling in pain. After that, everything blanked out in front of my eyes. Time skipped. I woke up as I was still feeling pain in my head. I sat up and looked around. The place was quite familiar. Then I recognized the place. It was the same room where I used to live when I was with TAEHYUNG. Why? That means the guys brought me here? But why? I got up from the bed and started walking towards downstairs. As I came downstairs, I saw all TAEHYUNG's Hyung were sitting in the living room. I went toward them and asked, "Why am I here? Why you guys brought me?" All of them looked at me as Namjoon Oppa spoke. "We didn't brought you here, Wyan." Wyan. What? Then how I came here? Who brought me? Right then a deep voice spoke behind me. My eyes got wide after hearing the voice.
Me. I brought you here.
Wyan. TAEHYUNG?
Long time no see, huh?
Wyan. TAEHYUNG, you? TAEHYUNG.
Yes, I am. Why you got a shock? Didn't expect me to be alive, right?
Seeing him in front of me, my face turned into a light smile, but soon it faded by what he said next to me.
Now you get ready to pay Miss Jong Wyan.
I understood what he meant, and to be honest, I wasn't surprised. After all, I have tried to kill him early and he's a mafia, so it would be normal for him. I shook off my thoughts and spoke. I'm not scared to pay for what I did to you, but I need some days. TAEHYUNG.
For what?
Wyan. The same reason I tried to kill you. TAEHYUNG.
Oh, so now you want to kill Kang.
I nodded.
Okay, I don't have any problem with that. But...
Wyan. But what? TAEHYUNG.
But what if you try to escape?
Wyan. Can you give me a reason to escape from you? I know I have to pay for what I did, but still I won't run away, cause I have nothing left to live for. My only goal is just kill the person who snatched my dad from me. TAEHYUNG.
So you're saying you won't try to escape?
Wyan. Yes, just give me 5 days. I promise, after I done what I want, I'll be here, right in front of you. Then you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. TAEHYUNG.
Okay then. I'll be waiting for you.
He took a few steps back, was about to go upstairs. Then I stopped him by asking, Can I ask you a question? He just hummed and replied without looking back, How did you survive? He laughed sarcastically and turned around. TAEHYUNG.
All thanks to Young. Ask him.
Then he went to his room upstairs. I looked at Yoongi Oppa as he spoke. Actually, the operation was successful. He survived. I told the doctor to hide that from everyone. YN. But why? Flashback. Yoongi's perv. At the hospital, the doctor came out from the operation theater. I immediately walked towards him. We were a little far from YN and the boys, so they won't hear us. Yoongi. How is TAEHYUNG now? Doctor. Operation was successful. He is out of danger, but... Yoongi. But what? Doctor. If he does not regain consciousness within 24 hours, he may go into a coma. Yoongi. What? Doctor. Yes, please inform them. He was about to leave, but then I stopped him. Yoongi. Doctor, do me a favor. Doctor. Yeah, sure. How can I help you? Yoongi. You inform them and tell them that he is no more. Doctor. What are you saying? But he is a... Yoongi. Yeah, I know he is alive. But please do this favor for me. It's for his safety. Doctor. Okay then. We both went towards them as the doctor spoke. Sorry, he couldn't survive. Everyone broke down as the tears were escaping from their eyes. I know how much it's hurting them, but I couldn't say anything them now. It's not because of wine. It's because of our rivals. If they got to know about TAEHYUNG's condition, they might would attack on us. It wouldn't be safe for TAEHYUNG. Present time. Author's perv. Yoongi. TAEHYUNG didn't regain his consciousness and he went to coma. So we took TAEHYUNG to US for better treatment. And after 5 months, he woke up from coma a month ago. And he decided to... You cut him by saying... Decided to take his revenge by killing me? Yoongi. Why it's... You again cut him off. No, I understand. If I was in his place, I might do the same thing. As tears escape from your eyes unknowingly. I have to go now. You left the house. Meanwhile, TAEHYUNG, who was there upstairs watching everything with a blank face. Five days later, you calmed yourself and made a plan to take your revenge from Kang. And also in those 5 days, TAEHYUNG was keeping eyes on you. You knew today Kang was going to hold a party for his new success in business. So you went to his party as a waitress. The party started as everyone there was enjoying themselves. But your eyes were fixed on Kang. 1 hour later, you were roaming inside the party hall keeping eyes on Kang. Then you saw him to go somewhere and you also went after him. He was walking through the hallway as you were following him. He then went inside a room. You checked here and there, seeing no one around. You also went inside. But to your surprise, Kang wasn't there. Suddenly someone grabbed your neck and pinned you to the wall. And it was Kang. Who are you and why are you following me? YN. Leave me! You said in anger tone. Kang. Wow. Okay. He released your neck and pointed a gun on your forehead as he spoke. Now tell me, who sent you? How much he paid you, huh? YN. No one sent me, Kang. And I don't need any payment to kill you. I'm here all by myself. I want to kill you for my own reason. Kang. Oh, I see. You have guts. Now tell me, why do you want to kill me? YN. Have you forgotten Jong? John Chang-won? The guy who was your employee and you killed him? Kang. That old bastard. YN. Don't you dare, Kang. Don't you dare say a bad single word for my father. Kang. So, you were Jong's daughter? But you know what? You can't do anything. Cause now I'm gonna send you to your father. He was about to shoot you, but then you took a flower vase from the table beside you and threw that on him. He lost his control as the gun dropped from his hand. You took that and pointed towards him. Wyan. Not me, Kang. It's you. You're going to my dad and apologize to him for your deed. Kang. Hey, it's not a joke. Put that gun down. Wyan. Why? Are you afraid of death? Kang. Don't kill me. Let me go, please. Wyan. My dad must also have requested like this, right? But did you spare his life? No, you didn't. So how I would spread yours? Kang. Please. You shot him on the middle of the head. Tear fall from your eye. Wyan. Dad? He is coming to you. You said while looking at ceiling. Time skipped. You were walking through the road with a blank, emotionless face. You were completely lost in your thoughts, then suddenly you bumped into someone. You looked up to see the person and it was TAEHYUNG? TAEHYUNG.
Come with me.
Then he grabbed your wrist and pulled you with him towards his car. He made you sit inside the car and then he sat in the driver's seat and drove the car somewhere. After driving for a long time, he stopped the car. In the whole ride, both you were silent. No one uttered a single word. You were looking down at your lap with no emotion. He got off the car and came to your side, opened the car door, held your wrist and again pulled you. He took you inside a house and then released your hand as he yelled at you.
What the hell do you think yourself, huh?
You raised your head to look at him and then you noticed the place you were in. It was your old house. Then you spoke. I have done my work. Now you can do whatever you want. Now you can kill me. Your words were emotionless. He took out his gun and pointed it on your forehead. TAEHYUNG.
You really want to die by my hands?
You closed your eyes and said, Go ahead. You were just waiting for a sharp pain and the end of your life. But you didn't feel any pain. Instead, you felt someone's lips on yours. You opened your eyes only to see TAEHYUNG kissing you with his eyes closed. He held your wrist with one hand and other hand held your neck as he deepened the kiss. But you didn't give him. You were still progressing what was happening with you. TAEHYUNG let you go from the kiss and rested his forehead on yours as he spoke.
I would be stupid if I killed my loved one.
You took your head back and looked into his eyes confused as he again spoke.
I know you don't love me. You have no feelings for me. But I have. I really have strong feelings for you. Why I didn't know how it feels when you love someone. But I felt when you came into my life. You made me realize how love feels. I was so wrong about love that it makes man weak. But I was wrong. Namjoon Hyung was right. Love doesn't make man weak. It's the string to fight with everyone, everything. That also made me fight with my death. Then how can I kill you, who I love the most? Why I love you a lot, and I can lose you for any stupid revenge games.
You were too stunned to say anything. How can someone love you this much after you tried to kill him? Tears started falling from your eyes. Wyan. But I tried to kill you, TAEHYUNG. TAEHYUNG.
Hey, that's what I want to hear from you. It suits you the best.
He held you from your vest and pulled you closer to him.
I want to give a reason to live again. Can you please give a last chance to me? To us? Please.
He said in a pleading voice. You couldn't say anything but just stared at him. He pinched your nose and said,
Say something, I'm waiting for your answer.
Smiled. You just nodded your head as tears fall from your eyes again. He wiped your tears and kissed your forehead. 1 year later. YN. Taeyonga, how long I have to keep my eyes closed? Taeyong.
We are here. Just a minute. Ta-da! Open your eyes.
You opened your eyes and it filled with tears because of the view in front of you. As everyone started wishing you, included Taeyong.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, YN. Happy birthday to you.
Taeyong.
Happy birthday, babe.
Yes, he was calling you babe cause through this 1 year, he really made you fall for him. And 2 months ago you accepted him. And now you are both were dating. YN. Thank you, Tae. Thank you so much. You said as you hugged him. Taeyong.
Anything for my love.
He hugged you back.
Shall we cut the cake now?
You shook your head and went towards the table. You cut the cake and feed everyone, each of them one by one. All of you enjoyed a lot and it was the time for them to leave. As Namjoon spoke. It was really fun, but we have to leave now. Jin. Yeah, it's already late. We should take our leave now. YN. Why? Stay here tonight. I was really enjoying with you guys. Jimin. Let someone else also enjoy, YN. Smirked. YN. Huh? Everyone is enjoying here. Then who left to enjoy? Jungkook. Jimin Hyung, keep your mouth shut. Looked at you. Nothing, YN. Don't take her words seriously. YN. But... J-Hope. Okay, come on guys. We have to go now. Yoongi. Yeah. Bye YN. Bye Taeyong. Everyone bid their goodbye to you and left you both. As Taeyong came to you and back hugged you. Taeyong.
Shall we go now?
YN. Now where? Taeyong.
To enjoy our time?
He kissed your back of the neck. YN. That means Jimin was talking about you and... Taeyong.
And?
You turned around to face him. You put your arms around his neck and he held your vest. YN. Taeyonga, put that naughty stuff out of your head. Taeyong.
Why?
Pouted.
I just want you tonight. And I'm not gonna hear anything else.
He then picked you in bright style and headed towards his bedroom. As he reached, he laid you on the bed and hovered over you. YN. Tae. He cutted you saying,
Yes, princess. I want to hear my name from you the whole night.
Saying that, he smashed his lips on yours and started kissing you, hungrily and passionately. He pulled out from the kiss and traveled his lips towards your neck. As you felt butterflies in your stomach, he kissed your neck. He removed your top and